of equations recap, which is a skill you'll use in geometry next year. So when we do system of equations, there were a lot of different ways to solve. There was substitution, there was graphing, there was by table, but the one that we are going to focus on is elimination. So in elimination, you want your equations where your x's are lined up, your y's are lined up, and your numbers are on the other side of the equal sign. In order to have elimination work, one of the variables to have opposite coefficients in front of a variable. So in this case, the y's are opposite coefficients because it's +2 and -2. So those cancel out, and then we add everything else straight down. So 5 plus -6 is -1x. 5 plus -4 is -1. We divide by -1 on both sides, so x equals 1. Once we know what x equals, we want to go back to one of the original equations and put x in. So I'm going to put x in here. So we have 5 times 1 plus 2y equals 5. So the 2y comes back now because that's what we're going to solve for. So we have 5 plus 2y equals 5. Sides 2y equals 0. Divide by 2. So y is 0. So then we write our answer as an ordered pair. So it'd be 1, 2. Or sorry, 1, 0. Now in number 2, we don't have opposite coefficients. So we need to multiply equations. And we want to have opposites. So the thing that sticks out to me right away is the y's that I can easily multiply -2 to cancel out with a +4. Because to cancel out with a +4, you need a -4. So I'm going to multiply everything in this equation by 2. So the first equation gets rewritten the same way it was. The second equation, everything gets multiplied by 2. 2x minus 4y equals -6. Now, just like before, our y's have opposite coefficients, so they cancel out, and we add. So we're left with 4x equals 4. We divide by 4, so x equals 1. Once we know x equals 1, we can substitute into either equation. So I'll just go back to the first one. 2 times 1 plus 4y equals 10. 2 plus 4y equals 10. We can subtract 2. So 4y equals 8. When we divide, y is 2. So we have 1, 2. In number 3, it's not easy to multiply one equation. Multiply 4 to cancel out with 5 or 4 to cancel out with -5. So instead, I'm going to multiply by the opposite number. So I see that I have a negative and a positive by the y. So I'm going to multiply the first equation by 4 and the second equation by 5. So I get 16x minus 20y is equal to -72, and 25x plus 20y is equal to -10. So our y's cancel out, and when we add straight down, we get 41x is equal to -82. We divide by 41, so x is -2. Then we can take that and substitute. So I'm going to take -2 and substitute into an equation. 4 times -2 minus 5y equals -18. We can get -8 minus 5y equals -18. We can add 8 to both sides. -5y equals -10. Divide by -5, so y equals 2. So we have 2, 2. Sorry, -2, 2. In our last problem, this time let's try eliminating the x's. So to cancel out with -15, we would multiply by +15. So we get 15x minus 30y equals 135, and we have -15x plus 10y equals -95. This time, our x's cancel out, so we have -20y is equal to 40. We divide by -20, so y equals -2. Once we know what y is, we're going to substitute. So I'm going to take -2. X minus 2 times -2 equals 9. X plus 4 equals 9. Subtract 4 from both sides. So x equals 5. So we have 5, -2.